We built what we thought was our dream home 13 years ago. Like, picked the plans, picked the finishes, the whole thing.
Looking back now, I realize how much work went into that. This tub, I remember being so magical. Finding the right colors felt so overwhelming, but it was all coming together. Little did I know I would be changing all of this. We put in our first pool.
Over the years, we slowly DIY'd every single room to make it ours.
This was the spare room that later became Nova's room. Oh, I love that room. The builder grade fireplace that we redid, adding some paint. Our master bath shower, total builder grade, upgraded with a DIY. Again, paint. Remember that magical bathtub? Even better now. And oh, that living room. Even better. This was Nova's previous bedroom that turned into the spare room. And London's old room that we redid. Still, he misses this and talks about this room all the time. It was pretty rad. That pool, we DIY'd out there with a lot of decor.
New doors, new paint, projects that took way longer than they should have. Normal.
We pretty much redid the entire kitchen, except for the countertops and the cabinets.
We built that house originally when we were pregnant with twins. We were living in a 2-bedroom house prior to that, so we knew we needed something bigger to grow our family in.
Their look says it all. We didn't even know we were having twins till our 3rd ultrasound.
And it was comfortable. It was safe. It was exactly what we had planned.
We made a lot of memories here. We really raised our babies at this home. We loved the neighborhood. We met so many incredible neighbors. Some came, some went. The kids had a blast in the backyard. They loved their school, our community. We had Santa come every year and deliver gifts through the city. We made a lot of messes too. And of course, we cleaned all those up.
But one night I couldn't sleep. I was scrolling Facebook for absolutely nothing in particular, and I saw a listing for a farmhouse 10 minutes away in our hometown.
Did we need a new house? Absolutely not. But ooh, a farmhouse, what I could do with that.
It just so happened to be listed by a friend, so I messaged her and asked if I could come look at it. Never even told Ed. So I went, I walked through, and I absolutely fell in love.
Now, stay with me here. I know this isn't for everyone, but I couldn't help but think about all the things I could do with these spaces. The kids and I instantly thought, ooh, look at this Pokemon room when they went and saw it.
I saw vision right away.
The kitchen, I instantly knew this was going to be the star of the show one day. These tall ceilings, the openness for such an old house to have bigger rooms. The clouds, I mean, who wouldn't want that? I knew this was going to be our master bedroom one day. Master bedroom on the first floor? Yes.
And I texted and said, I need you to come look at a house with me and tell me no. And after his initial WTF moment, he was like, okay. So he came and looked, and he was like, I can't really say no. He fell in love with the property.
That side yard was just absolutely gorgeous. The backyard, I saw so much potential here. When the kids came, they absolutely fell in love with it too. And believe me, Nova wasn't on board right away. I absolutely love the silos. Little did I know we'd later have to destroy them.
So, fast forward, literally within a week or two, I believe at the most, we sold our house.
I honestly thought this was going to be harder than it was, but I really wasn't sad saying goodbye.
and we moved in to this 1800s farmhouse.
The kids had to change school districts, which I think was the hardest on Nova. She really just wasn't down for that, but luckily she adjusted. In London, he was super excited, and this is what started our journey with
a 200-year-old DIY project, and we've been renovating ever since.
When I tell you it has been work, I mean it has been work. There have been tears, breakdowns, demolishes. Remember those silos? But there have also been amazing sunrises and sunsets, followed by more construction, more sweat, tears, occasional blood, more demos, more messes, more disasters, lots and lots of cracks, and I mean cracks. But then more beautiful sunsets, followed by more disaster, more demos, more WTF moments than I can count. And then, of course, all the awesome memories we've been making since, along with some shady decisions, like Ed putting a ladder in a truck. So much dirt and mud. There was so much work to do outside, but we made so much progress, and our backyard is absolutely my favorite place on this earth. Apparently, it's their favorite place on this earth, too. There have been some absolutely hot summer days, but we've also enjoyed them. It's not been all work. We have had a lot of play. And don't let him fool you. He does get naps every once in a while. The wildlife here has been so cool. And remember that kitchen I told you was going to be the star of the show? Wow, did it come out amazing. I don't even think my vision could prepare me for how incredible this kitchen truly is. It really turned out to be my favorite room in the entire house. I love it and can't wait for you guys to see how it unfolded. There were a lot of oopsies when we were doing the house too, don't get me wrong. A lot of days that wiped everybody out, including these two. There were a lot of pickups that even I questioned. The amount of paint and spray paint cans that we went through, Lord. So this is where we landed, an old farmhouse with a whole lot of unknown.
So yes, this is Midhaven,
where we started with one dog and somehow added another during the chaos. And while we've been figuring out the house, we've also been building something else. Because dogs weren't enough, we decided to add horses to the mix. And though they've been boarding down the road, they're coming home as soon as this project is done. And because we clearly don't do things halfway, there's many cows in our future, many donkey, chickens. We didn't just buy a house, we're building a farm. If you want to be a part of the mayhem, subscribe and stay tuned. Animals coming soon.